David Hume argued that we cannot base faith on miracles. How do we view this argument? We cannot base faith on miracles. Well, David Hume's argument was that there is no God and that we experience our moral system based on trial and error. And we deduce our understanding on the basis of what we understand. David Hume's argument were smashed by Shahid Baqir Sadr. They were smashed by Shahid Mutahari. That David Hume was pulverized by his very arguments. And it was really, if you study his writings, like Shahid Baqir Sadr asked him the question, if you can deduce, then when a man holds a pen and is writing, by what logical conclusion can you deduce that did the pen cause my hand to move or did my hand cause my pen to move? You can't. It's impossible. And David Hume's argument is that a computer existed with no operating system, and then over time, the computer, through its own observations, evolved and developed its own operating system. This is totality of absurdity. It's a nice try, but our great scholars have canceled this. So David Hume's argument of miracles as a means of faith, I don't see a problem with it. In fact, David Hume had a problem with faith. So let's understand what is faith. Faith-based systems, which means giving what we call inductive arguments, where I'm going to project the future based on my past experience, is perfectly human in nature. Even people like David Hume must have practiced it because, for example, I'm a human being and I hire somebody. This person comes to work in my company. I don't know how well this person works. He's given me his resume, and I believe he's a good employee that is. So what am I going to do? I'm going to give him the keys of the entire office and the whole business the first day? No, logically you would never do that. What would you do? You test him out. Why would you test him out? Because on the basis of the transactions and over time, you'll be able to conclude that there is some worthiness in this individual. There comes a time when an individual has to have trust in that individual's ability, hence you give them more authority with the hope that they will perform well based on past experiences. This is normal human behavior. I will say that that statement and that movement is faith, because I have faith in the person. I gave him the keys to my office. But how do you know he won't rob you? Well, I have faith in him from the point of view that past experiences have shown me that this man has been consistently good, and therefore my trust in this individual, that my future projections are going to be a positive one. When I believe in God and I have faith in so many things, it's because I've validated so many arguments as my foot ground, my foundation of standing, that now my leap is validated. Hence, faith-based systems on logical arguments is the proper way to have faith. But faith-based systems with illogical arguments is a foolish, blind belief system. This is the difference between Islam and all logical. If you look at all logical arguments and you study them all, you find Islam is the only one that trumps that on the belief of God, on the belief of prophets, on the belief of Day of Judgment, on the belief of scriptures. You find the foundation of Islam is the only one that a person can take a leap from. Everything else, to me, the way I see it, is what we call quicksand.